So before I get to the big news of the day, I want to give you the update on the number one song in America, Facts. So we still have one day to put this thing at the top of the Billboard charts. Billboard itself is now basically acknowledging that Facts, which is my rap song with Tom McDonald's, or more accurately, Tom McDonald's rap song featuring me. Billboard is now acknowledging that it's likely to make number one on the Billboard charts, which is hysterically funny, and they are freaking out about it. They put out a piece yesterday over at Billboard.com titled Next Week's Hot 100, Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj versus Ben Shapiro, and they are freaking out. Now, let's be clear. The Hot 100 is not actually the list that we are seeking to be number one on. The one that we want to be number one on is the digital song sales, which is why you should head on over to iTunes. Those are the only sales that are currently being counted in terms of the Billboard digital song sales list. So head on over to iTunes right now if you haven't already bought the song and go do that over there. But Billboard is freaking out about this. And they're freaking out about this for a very simple reason, which is they've attempted to basically bar people like Tom McDonald from the charts. The hip-hop industry is very much infused with left-wing thinking on everything from social politics to drug politics to all the rest of it. I mean, we all know what hip-hop has brought to the world in terms of sort of its moral compass. And that is to say, in large part, not much. And so a song like Facts, which is very much directed the other way, right? As Tom McDonald raps in the song, we're not going to turn your sons into thugs, your daughters into hoes. That's something that the industry simply cannot take. They do not like it at all. And so Billboard is freaking out about this. Billboard put out this piece yesterday saying, yes, really, after right-wing pundit Ben Shapiro helped propel multiple songs to number one this decade, including Megan Thee Stallion's own WAP back in 2020. With either his endorsement or his disavowal, he's now in pursuit of a Hot 100 topper of his own. He even admits as much on Facts, his collab with anti-woke rapper Tom McDonald, as he directs audiences during his own rap verse. Again, yes, really, all my people download this. Let's get a Billboard number one. As they point out, we've had no radio support. We are not a big corporation that is dedicated to music and manipulating the charts. If you actually go look at the charts over at iTunes, what you will see is that Megan Thee Stallion's Hiss, which is the top competitor for that number one slot right now, alongside Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot, both of those tracks have now been separated into about 8 different versions of the track so as to aggregate sales. So you have a bunch of versions of the same song over and over and over being pumped by these massive corporations in an attempt to prevent Tom's Song With Me from hitting number one on the Billboard chart. So go make it happen right now, folks. Let's get that Billboard number one. This is sort of your last opportunity today to get in under the wire. So head on over to iTunes and get the song. Are you struggling with back taxes or unfiled returns this year? The IRS is escalating collections by adding 20,000 new agents. So just get ready. In these challenging times, your best defense, use Tax Network USA. Along with hiring thousands of new agents and field officers, the IRS has kicked off 2024 by sending over 5 million pay-up letters to those who have unfiled tax returns or balances owed. These guys are not your friends. Don't waive your rights and speak with those agents on your own without backup. Tax Network USA, a trusted tax relief firm, has saved over $1 billion in back taxes for their clients. They can help you secure the best deal possible. Whether you owe 10 grand or 10 million bucks, they can help. Whether it's business or personal taxes, whether you have the means to pay or whether you're on a fixed income, Tax Network can help finally resolve your tax burdens once and for all. Seize control of your financial future right now. Don't let those tax issues overpower you. Contact Tax Network USA for immediate relief and expert guidance. Call 1-800-245-6000 or visit tnusa.com/Shapiro. Turn to Tax Network USA. Find your path to financial peace of mind. That's tnusa.com/Shapiro. It is also, again, amazing how the media are deliberately and militantly attempting to not get the joke. They cannot allow the joke to happen. The joke is the funniest joke in the history of pop culture. I'm sorry, it is. Me at the top of the rap charts is indeed the funniest joke in the history of pop culture in the United States. I don't think there's a big competitor, to be frank with you. And they really don't want to get the joke. So the Washington Post has an entire piece today titled Ben Shapiro's new song hit number one on iTunes. How did that happen? And here is what they write. Humorlessly, absolutely humorlessly, because democracy dies in darkness and the Washington Post is in fact the darkness. Quote, Ben Shapiro, a right-wing political commentator known for his incendiary takes, just made his rap debut with a Spitfire song called Facts. It soared to the number one spot on the iTunes store, sitting above recent pop and hip-hop hits from the likes of Megan Thee Stallion, Justin Timberlake, and Jack Harlow. The song, a collaboration between Shapiro and Canadian rap artist Tom McDonald. To be fair, Tom is the chief artist. You know, I'm going to keep mentioning this because Tom is the one who's actually good at this. Okay, and Tom is being overlooked by some of the media because of the hysterically funny headline that I'm a rap artist now. Tom actually is. In any case, the song is packed with lyrics that take aim at critics, the culture wars, the rap genre in general, and call out rap artists Nicki Minaj and Lizzo. By the way, sidetrack right here. hat tip to Nicki Minaj, who's really, I think, enjoying this whole controversy. Nicki Minaj actually tweeted out this morning, quote, "Wait till they wake up and listen to what Ben Shapiro is saying in facts. The outrage on this one will be a tad bit delayed." I'm enjoying it. Nicki, appreciate it. In any case, here's the Washington Post not understanding things. Quote, "Being number one appears to be a big deal for Shapiro, who founded the Daily Wire in 2015 and currently hosts his own political podcast and radio show. He recently changed his bio on X, formerly Twitter, to read world's number one rapper. He titled one of his recent YouTube podcast videos, 'I Am America's Number One Rapper,' in which he played the entire Facts music video while praising the success of his song." Wait, it's a big deal to be number one? As opposed to, all the other people in the music industry who are attempting to be number three. I love the Washington. It appears to be a big deal to be number. Yes, that's why you're writing about it. I noticed. That's why you're paying attention to it. Like, oh, well, he seems to care about being number one. Oh my God, you losers. Truly, you losers who refuse to get the joke. They say the song's success mirrors that of other songs that have ties to America's politics, like Jason Aldean's "Try That in a Small Town" and Oliver Anthony's "Rich Men North of Richmond" from last summer. And then this thing goes on for like hundreds of words, talking in very serious terms about what happened here. Quote, "Shapiro has a noted history of criticizing rap music and explicit lyrics. In 2019, he said on his show that rap wasn't a real genre of music, igniting a backlash on social media." Well, I said that because I'm a classically trained musician. And let me just explain what that means for folks who don't actually understand the difference between, say, rap and hip hop and classical music. To be a classically trained musician means you will spend in your life tens of thousands of hours practicing at an instrument so that you can play some of the greatest music ever written. To be a number one charting Billboard rap artist means being featured in a Tom McDonald song where I rapped for like 30 seconds. And my lifelong preparation for that was talking. That is not the same thing remotely in kind. But again, the media are militantly refusing to get the joke. And so that makes the joke even funnier, of course. And we can only hope that at the Grammys, we'll receive some sort of recognition for the fact that we are, in fact, the number one song in America. And we need your help today to make sure, again, Billboard is basically acknowledging we will be number one on the digital download chart, which is the one that we're aiming for. We need your help with that. So head on over to iTunes right now and give us that final push today.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.